With former Qantas Wallabies lock 63 Test caps, Dan Vickerman calling it a day. Dan, an amazing career, started in 01 with the Brumbies and worked your way through to the World Cup last year, 3 World Cup campaigns. I guess mixed emotions today, excited to be starting a new part of the career, but also a bit sad that it's not going to continue.
Yeah, on one side it's sad, but on the other side, as you said, I've been very fortunate to play in the teams that I have, and I look forward to watching the guys on the sideline now, not feeling bruised and battered on a Sunday morning. And I think it's been a massive part of my adult life playing rugby, and it's been a time that I look back only with fond memories. So, yeah, just thanks to everyone.
It all started back in 2001 when you got a start with the Brumbies, and then in that second year with the Brumbies you were selected for the Wallabies on the bench against France. Do you remember that run-on against and who you replaced in that win against France, which was actually quite a close encounter in the end? I think 31-25 to the Wallabies.
Yeah, it was close. It was at Stadium Australia in Sydney, and I think I played about 25 minutes. I think Sharpie and I were interchanging them then, because I think Justin Harrison was calling the line-outs. So I had 20 minutes of Test rugby against France, and it was, yeah, I never thought it would go on for as long as it did after that, but yeah, it was good. It was fun memories. I almost got binned in my first game, had a bit of a wrestle with a French hooker, but yeah, it's all good.
And tell us about that. I mean, you had your first cap, so your first run-on cap then against Argentina over in Buenos Aires. That must have been, I guess, amazing. Second Test cap over in such a cauldron of ferocity over in Argentina.
I think the guys going in the Rugby Championship now getting the opportunity to play in Argentina is going to be fantastic. I still remember Pardo Noriega was playing for us in that game, and the passion that he brought to the side, and the crowd, and the whole, as you said, cauldron environment. And Buenos Aires is a good place to visit. They're very proud people. They love their rugby, and I think it's a great move that they're part of the Rugby Championship now. And I think guys will have a lot of good opportunity to enjoy what the Argentinians have to offer in the game.
Is it surprising it's taken so long to get Argentina into the championship? Obviously, when you played them back in 2002, they were a fierce side, a proud side. Have you seen much change with the Argentinians, or is there still that ferocity and passion in the side?
100%. I think they're a better side now, because you've got a lot of the guys are playing in Europe. They're playing professionally over there, and I think you always see when Argentina plays France, invariably they win because they've got the wood over them a little bit. And I think watching them play against South Africa on the weekend with a 16-all draw, I think it was, just shows what they're capable of. And I think this year will be very much a year for them to understand what's required, and I think that they will value add to this competition to no end. And I think one of the things that they do bring, as you said, is that passion and desire to do well. So it's exciting.
I guess not just on the field, but off the field as well. The Argentinian fans are known to be quite passionate and vocal.
It's no different to the All Blacks or the South Africans or our fans, too, in that matter of fact. So it adds to it. I think when you go there and you play against an opposition team, when you're on their home turf and their fans are hurling abuse at you, it makes it good.
So what for you now? I mean, obviously a bit of time away from rugby to rejuvenate yourself and spend a bit of time with the family, but it'd be sad to see you lost to rugby altogether with the knowledge you've got and I guess the passion you've got. Would you be looking to maybe step back into a coaching role or an advisory role, or will you take a few of the young locks under your wing now and give them a few tips?
Oh, if I can help guys, I'll certainly do that. I'm helping out at Sydney Uni with a bit of their line-out work and finding out how hard it is to be a coach. But I don't know if I'd dive into the coaching, to be honest. I think from my point of view, I'd love to stay involved, and if I can help some of the younger players, I mean, that'd be fantastic, give a little bit back there, but it's not long and then you're the old bloke who should shut up and know his place. But I'm looking forward to staying involved, watching, and if I can help, I will, but I don't know about a full-time role.
Look, coming up, there are games against the Springboks, who you actually played under-19s for back in 1999, I think, and of course Argentina, who we've just spoken about with your first Test run on cap. How tough is it going to be for you sitting on the sideline, watching those games and watching the men in gold run around against them, knowing you're not going to be out there again?
I don't know if it'll be tough. I've had my turn. I'll just be supporting them. I'll be their number one fan, and I'm looking forward to seeing them do well, because I'm such a proud Wallaby, and not tough. I've had my turn. The body said no to me now, unfortunately, but that's what it is. You get on and move on. So I'm just looking forward to seeing them do well.
63 tests, Wallaby number 777. Dan Vickerman, a great career. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. All good.